Wie versprochen sind wir jetzt wieder in Noctis. Ihr habt also nichts verpasst. So, ich würde mal sagen, ich gucke mal eben. Wir können jetzt hier dann Dodo Bericht erstatten. Okay, ich gucke mal eben. Befrage einen Mutanten zur Flucht aus 19b. Das können wir eigentlich auch mal machen. Windturbinenleiter hat auch eine Aufgabe für uns. Ein Prediger hat eine Aufgabe für uns. Machen wir erstmal den Befragen einen Mutanten, bla 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 Geschichte. Wir müssen da erstmal da runter gehen. Da hätten wir Phobos mitnehmen sollen. Warte mal. Es ist noch nicht so spät. Ich bin noch nicht allzu weit entfernt. Ich kann Phobos noch mitnehmen. Ich nehme mal Phobos mit. Ah, da ist auch der Rover. Amelia nehme ich weg und nehme Phobos mit rein. Weil der kann mir dann bestimmt, wenn es das mit Mutanten zu tun hat, hat er wahrscheinlich einen besseren Draht als wir. Also als Zack.
Hey there. What do you want, human?
Nach Informationen über den Flucht aus dem Gefangener reden.
I heard some mutants escaped from a prisoner camp. You hear anything about that? Hasn't everyone? Not in Ophir, where the news never went public, no. It was only a rumor there. What do you know? I know if Ophir's men hear of it, it will cause trouble for us. For those among us who are still slaves there. It could also give your brothers back there some hope again. And to show them that we are able to rebel and escape? Yes, hope. So I will tell you, for my people, life in camp was hard, to say it lightly. Hard labor during the days, brutality during the nights. The prisoners would take out their frustration of being locked up out on them. The guards and prisoners alike battered them with their frustrations. Then, one day, one of ours struck a guard who was trying to stop him from going to the aid of a brother. After he fled, the guards then stated that if he did not come out, they would execute 10 random mutants. That was the moment the rebellion began. A prisoner from Aurora helped my brothers. With tools, they incited riot. Blood flowed. Many died. Some escaped. But at the start, few thought to flee. At the beginning, they wanted only better lives where they were. It became obvious, though, the repression that would come would be worse than ever. That the only chance for life was somewhere else. Scum, the mutant who struck the guard, led them to freedom. They escaped without even being chased. The story came directly from Scum. A great speaker. A great hero. Thanks for the information.
Informationen den Lynchmod fragen.
You said there was a lynching. Tell me about it. Maybe I could help. The last time a man helped a mutant, it was only to bring a chair to help him reach the noose. And those that didn't participate watched and did nothing. Who were these men? It was those crazy religious zealots who hate us. Believe we have no souls. If we want the prince to do something, we need evidence. Same goes for handling it ourselves. But all we have is the body of our brother. We won't punish an innocent. We are not like them. Not all humans are like that. Maybe I'll have some better luck asking around. I'll look into it.
Das machen wir, natürlich machen wir das. So, Finde den Zeugen der Hinrichtung. Ah, das ist sogar auf der gleichen Ebene. Das ist hervorragend. Da können wir es direkt mal machen. Aber erstmal möchte ich in die Richtung gehen. Ja, das mit den ganzen Ebenen hier, das ist ein bisschen so verwirrend. Man denkt, das ist ja alles auf einer Ebene, aber das muss man immer hoch, runter, runter, hoch hin. So. Hier war das wahrscheinlich irgendwo. Der hier muss das sein. Ne, es ist ein Händler. Vielleicht die hier?
Nope, just damn selfish.
Ja, der Typ vielleicht. Auch nicht. Hä?
Welcome, welcome.
Nach der Hinrichtung. Ah, nach der Hinrichtung des Mutanten fragen.
Did you hear about that mutant who got lynched? I want to know who did it.
I see. But why do you think I would know anything about it?
Charisma. Boah, 125%.
You know what goes on in that neighborhood like any merchant should. And you don't think that this kind of story is bad for business? The mutants are furious. You really want them to turn the whole city upside down in order to find the culprit?
You're not wrong. I guess that we'd better turn in the culprits and be done with it. The gang of fanatics from the temple that lynched that poor guy. Oh, it was awful.
Why didn't you do anything then?
It was an angry crowd, and I mean, I have nothing against mutants, of course, but...
A spine like a jellyfish, but it walks like a human. Thanks for the information, I guess.
Danke. Und wer sind die Fanatiker? Ich muss mal gucken, wer die Fanatiker sind. Offenbar hier im Tempel, oder? Ich weiß ja nicht, wer die Fanatiker sind. Und das scheint der Tempel zu sein. Ich gehe jetzt einfach mal rein und gucke.
Hey, Brad.
Zachariah, how's the hunting?
Got your last specimen.
Oh my. A sample of the black mole. I can't even... If you only knew the contributions you were making. The discoveries from the storm locust glands alone. Groundbreaking. And I'll be sure to cite your contribution in all my papers. You've earned it.
A dream come true. Really? You have another sample you're looking for?
Indeed. The shield toad supposedly resides around the Mutant Valley. If you could, I would love to study its skin. Little is known about it. Mutants don't really disclose much about their city, but for a hunter like you, I'm sure capturing such a specimen shouldn't be a hassle.
I'll do my best.
Tötet eine Panzerkröte, okay. Machen wir. Aber erstmal reden wir mit Dandolo über unsere erfolgreichen Missionen. Damit wir weiter auf Jagd gehen können. Und die Story ein bisschen voranschreiten lassen.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
Die Rettung der Technomancer.
How'd you find out about my brother so quickly?
Well, besides the fact that your accident and eventful arrival slowed you down, my messenger's sand sails make up in speed what they lack in protection. And of course, the arrests of Abundance's most powerful strike forces were worthy of dispatching agents to keep an eye on the situation. You haven't even given a thought to how this disrupts the current balance of forces, have you?
You know why they were arrested?
The official statement is that they were suspected of treason. Victor's pretext, I'm sure. He's a man who hates anything not under his control. Was probably planning this for quite a while. He didn't get what he wanted going at it indirectly, so he just took it head on. Whatever hope you have for their lives, I'd start to come to terms. They're probably being tortured for their secrets as we speak. And as soon as they give them up, they'll be executed. If you care about them...
How'd you find out about my
Ach so.
brothers?
Well, and
You know,
the official... He didn't get what he wanted.
Ja, ich will das darüber machen. Missionsbericht erstatten über den Rover.
I moved the rover for you. If Ophir finds the road in, it won't be because of me.
Yes, I already heard. Sorry if the request seemed paranoid. Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Der Aurora-Konvoi.
We found the Aurora convoy you wanted us to hit. We attacked, left witnesses, even got the uniforms you wanted.
Oh, Zachariah, a beautiful thing. Great news.
Go get yourself some rest now, because I'm gonna need you to take care of another matter for me soon. Remember earlier when I told you Ophir's Vory have their sights set on Noctis? Want a foothold in my city that'll let them reach the other corporations? Well, the thought's been eating at me. Makes me sick to think of their violence intruding on this city. Luckily, up till now, it was just a distant threat. Scuffles in our fair city and the attitudes of some of our newer inhabitants make me wonder why they haven't already found their way in.
What do you want me to do exactly?
Investigate. Suss it out. You know the Vory, their methods, probably even some of their members. If they're here, I'm sure you'll see them. When you do, lure them out, then kick them out. We don't want them here. Oh, one more thing, probably nothing. I'm sure you're aware the ASC now controls Ophir. And, as I'm sure you can imagine, its constant surveillance makes it difficult for our underground matters. All thanks to new asinine restrictions created daily, like a tightening noose. So I need you to smuggle some of our merchandise in through the city's underworks, as you call it, to one of our clients. And since I know you know them well, it should be a cakewalk for you. And lucrative. Very lucrative. My property manager will give you the goods.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Ich würde aber gerne mehr über den Schmuggel erfahren.
What's the merchandise? What kind of client is it? So I know what I'm getting into.
Sure, only fair. In abundance, there are those who, despite fear of Victor and his ASC cronies, are willing to go to any length to combat his control and corruption. They're terrorists to some, opponents to others, rebels to many. Whatever you call them, they need certain resources to do their work. Weapons, communication devices, information. Anything any soldier needs. I don't agree with their tactics or idealistic dogmas, but they've been good to me. They always pay on time. You'll be meeting with one of them, giving them gear for their attempted revolution.
Okay, was ist mit der Präsenz der Vory in Noctis?
I thought the city accepts everyone. Or just everyone but the Vory. I doubt everyone you've let in here has a spotless record.
Certainly, but most come here to start a new life. Perhaps they were crooks, bandits, maybe worse, but they're repentant crooks, bandits, and maybe worse. The mobs aren't coming here to change. They're coming to spread their ways. The Vory, as you call them, try to set up parallel governments everywhere they go, sticking their fingers in every little pie, affecting free market, getting their way with violence. Their ways affect the trade and proper functioning of our people. Not to mention that Mr. Anton Rogue started a little pissing match with me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose.
Alles klar. Uiuiui, die Karte ist ja ganz... Oh. Warenverwalter. Rede mit Amelia über den beschädigten Rover. Fanatiker. Die sind dort. Da ist ein Burger, der mit uns reden will. Also alles in einem. Wieder viel zu tun. Aber erstmal würde ich mich gerne ausruhen. Wie schon gesagt, ich ruhe mich erstmal aus. Mein Zimmer war, glaube ich, hier links, ne? Ne, war unten. Wer ist das denn? Mit Boris Wort reden.
Boris? Hello there, Mancer. Kinda far from Ophir, no? A bit. Had to get out of the city. How long you been in Noctis? Came here just after we met. I passed the days attending to veteran transfers alongside the other deserters. We owe you a lot, friend. You here to collect?
Eigentlich wollte ich über das ASC reden.
Not your fault. Victor was following my trail from the beginning. Ah, so the truth comes out. ASC had you on their radar too. Bastards. If Abundance has become a prison, it's thanks to those little fuckers. Glad you're alive though. And I've got a good memory. Won't forget what you did for me. Or what I owe you. Maybe you could help me then. Heard the mob in Ophir settled here. Sure. And no one's happy about it. Thought I was done dealing with those rats. But here they are again. And judging by how the merchants and guards have been acting, pretty clear they've already spread their poison. Here, let me have your map. Ain't one to snitch, but seeing as I owe you. They're hiding around in that corner there. Get rid of them. Didn't come here to be around the same problems I left back in Ophir. Thanks, Boris. Anytime. It was good seeing you again.
Dass ich ihn habe laufen lassen, hat das gut. Oh, das ist sehr, sehr gut. Das ist ausgezeichnet. Cool. Also hat das einfach das Positives, dass er sich ihn hat laufen lassen. Nicht super. Bis zum Morgen. Ein bisschen schlafen tut uns gut. Gute Nacht. Und guten Morgen. Ah, weg da, Phobos. Oh, du stehst im Weg. Das ist unglaublich. Wo steht der hier mir im Weg? So. Wo muss ich denn hin? Enttarne die Gangster. Ach, er hat schon... Ah, das ist ja super. Ja, also wir können direkt die Gangster enttarnen, ohne den Burger zu sprechen. Ah, das ist super. Dann machen wir das mal eben. Das ist der, ne?
Do I see Vory in Noctis? No, look at that, I do. Your cover's blown. Get out.
Sure. Right after you.
Einschüchtern.
I want to make sure you understand a few things. First, I'm a Technomancer. Second, you know someone that can get shocked so bad that they permanently forget their own name, right? I suggest you think about those two things while you start packing.
You'd torture us over this. Really? Fine. We'll get out of your damn city. But I'd watch out after we tell Anton about this.
Einen haben wir rausgeworfen. Jetzt ist der nächste. Ja komm, wir machen diese Mission noch mit den Vory rauswerfen. Und dann ist die Folge auch schon wieder zu Ende. So, wer ist der nächste? Enttarne die Gangster. Ah, ich muss... Warte mal. Ich muss hier hoch. Oh, immer dieses Hin- und Herrennen. Moment. Ich kann auch hier lang offenbar.
Hey, Mr. Mancer, please? What's going on?
Well, my name is Marco, and I'm in charge of the network of wind turbines in Noctis.
Nice to meet you, but I don't really know why you're reaching out to me.
Well, I know that you've helped our prince, and I thought, I have a big problem. We're dealing with a series of robberies like we've never experienced before. Many wind turbines have been taken apart, and their components have disappeared. Without this source of energy, the city could disappear. The water, the electricity we use, everything comes from the wind turbines.
You want me to find the thieves?
Well, yes. I was told that a mutant thief had in his inventory parts that seemed to come from our facilities. If if you could interrogate him?
Why don't you do it yourself?
That's because he's a thief. Not really the nicest kind of individual, you see. And there are probably more people behind all this. Please?
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Mach ich doch gerne. Hä? Ah, dieses Herumrennen. Mit Bürger reden.
My name's Zachariah Mancer. The merchant prince sent me to give you a message. You're not wanted here, so get the hell out. End of message.
Message received. Now return this message. Eat my ass, you prick. My boss said we should stay, so we're staying. End of message.
And there's the reason I'm not surprised you're still just a grunt among the Vory. Let me help you out a bit. You know what happens now that you've been spotted here. 1, you're smart and you leave. Or 2, the merchant prince is gonna pin your ass down naked in the desert for a long, long date with the sun. And watch you die a slow, painful death.
You're not right in the head, Mancer. Yeah, we'll leave, but I promise Anton's gonna make you pay for this.
Soll er doch. Ich bin stärker als er. Tritt den ortsansässigen Gangsterboss gegenüber. Ach, da ist der letzte Gangsterboss. Moment, muss ich kurz nachdenken. Wie komme ich am besten hin? Wenn ich hier lang laufe. So, wo ist denn der Gangsterboss? Da.
Ah, now there's a familiar fucking face. The notorious wanted Mancer from Ophir. You have any idea how much serum your head's worth? If the boss hadn't told us to stay away from that contract, I'd have it in a bag right now.
Nach ihrer Ankunft die Noctis fragen.
How'd you find Noctis? Not like it's on a map.
Just like everyone else here, a smuggler got us in. And why wouldn't we? Ain't everyone welcome in Noctis? Total opposite of Ophir. We just blended in with the crowd escaping that shithole city. And the rest is the present. And damn if I don't love this place. So much opportunity. A breath of fresh air unlike the stale bullshit of Ophir. A lot of serum to be made here. Not as much corruption, for sure, but we're working on that.
Sie bitten zu gehen.
Dandolo sent me.
And you want me to give a fuck?
You and the Vory have been extorting and murdering in Noctis since you got here. We're tired of it. We're asking you to leave. Nicely. You're not wanted here.
Oh, okay. And I'm supposed to say, thank you for asking so polite? We'll be leaving now? Boss said you were smart, but I'm starting to think otherwise. So here's what we'll do. We stay, you act like you don't know we're here. And maybe down the line, I throw some work your way. Good? Good. All right, go on. Get out of here.
Weißt du was? Ihn überreden.
Maybe I wasn't clear enough. You're in real trouble here. I know you fear Anton, but Dandolo can be even worse than your boss when he wants to be.
Yeah, I know. He's the only guy dangerous enough for Anton to even pay attention to. Fine. We'll move on. But this ain't even close to being over. Anton Rogan could type ever back down from a fight. He might regroup, but when he does, shit hits the fan.
Adios.
I better go talk to Anton. Otherwise, he won't stop sending men until we cave, and he wins.
Ich weiß schon, wie wir das machen. Wir müssen also immer nach U4 zurück, um Anton Rogue zu erledigen. Aber das machen wir in einer der nächsten Folgen irgendwann. Bleibt mir gewogen und bis morgen. Ciao.